In the enchanting realm of Silveria, where the skies shimmered with hues of violet and gold, there lived a beautiful girl named Orthe. With hair like cascading sunlight and eyes the color of a deep summer lake, she was adored by many but cherished by none more than Shanto, a humble boy with dreams far larger than his modest station. Shanto and Orthe had grown up in the same village, bound by the innocent threads of childhood friendship. As children, they would play in the meadows, weave crowns of daisies, and promise everlasting loyalty as they chased fireflies at twilight. Orthe listened enraptured to Shanto's tales of bravery, of dragons and knights, while he admired her fierce spirit and brilliant smile. As time wove its tactics, their bond deepened into a love that bloomed amidst the breathtaking landscape of Silveria. Little did Shanto know that a darkness was creeping into Orthe's heart, an enchanting whisper urging her towards power, the realm of the Sudnas. Those beguiling spirits, guardians of unfulfilled desires, were calling her with promises of glory and greatness. They had deemed her worthy, for her beauty shone brighter than the stars above, and they promised that with loyalty, she could reshape her destiny. As the summer of their 19th year faded, Shanto noticed a change in Orthe. Her laughter rang hollow, her gaze wandering beyond the horizon as if seeking that which her heart now craved. Each day, he watched as she slipped further away, enticed by dreams woven from threads of ambition. The more she disappeared into the dark woods of Sudnas, the more he clung to their memories, desperate to drag her back into the light. Shanto's fears came to fruition on the eve of the harvest moon. Orthe stood before the ancient altar bathed in moonlight, a place said to grant wishes and awaken the sleeping power within. He had followed her, his heart racing with both dread and hope, believing he could save her from the clutches of the Sudnas. "Orthe," Shanto called out, breaking through the veil of shadows. "What are you doing here?" The sincerity in his voice pierced through the night air. Orthe turned, her face illuminated by the silver glow, but her smile felt condemned by shadows. "Shanto, you shouldn't be here," she replied, desperation lacing her words. "I have a choice to make." "A choice?" he echoed, pain blossoming in his chest. "Is it worth sacrificing everything we built together?" "This isn't you, Orthe." "I have waited too long for my moment," she whispered, her eyes glistening with a resolve that terrified him. "The Sudnas offer me a life beyond your wildest dreams. They want me as their queen." Realization struck Shanto like a lightning bolt. He had always known her as the girl with unquenchable ambition, but this was different. With every word, Orthe edged closer to a choice that could shatter their bond forever. "Please, Orthe. Remember our dreams," he pleaded, stepping forward, his hands reaching out toward her, desperate for a connection that felt like it was slipping through his fingers. "We can chase those dreams together." "Together?" she laughed, but it was a cruel sound, echoing against the dark trees. "Don't you see? I can achieve so much more alone. I will be immortal, Shanto, and your life would hold me back." Heartbroken, Shanto stumbled backward, his mind reeling. He felt fragmented, lost in the tragedy unfolding before him. "You don't need them, Orthe. You will have everything you could possibly want here with me." In an instant, the shadows morphed into living forms, swirling around Orthe, their whispers growing louder, drowning out Shanto's cries. As the pact formed, Orthe's eyes flared with an ethereal glow, the Sudnas welcoming her with possessive embraces. Shanto watched, grief-stricken, as the girl he loved began to fade, consumed by a darkness so alluring it threatened to swallow the very essence of her being. "Orthe!" he cried one last time, the depth of his anguish screaming through the night. But she could barely register his voice now, the words mere echoes against her newfound power. With a flick of her wrist, Orthe dismissed Shanto, a shimmering barrier forming between them, a cruel reminder of the love that once thrived in the warmth of their years together. Forever marked by her betrayal, a betrayal that cut deeper than any sword, Shanto collapsed to his knees, the moonlight reflecting the tears falling like silver rain upon the earth that had once nurtured their dreams. He realized then that he had lost more than a girl. He had lost a part of himself, a piece of his hope with every whisper of her name in the wind. As the shadows enfolded Orthe completely, she turned one last time, her heart tethered to Shanto's by a thin, frayed thread of memory. But the moment slipped away, fragmented forever in the choices she had made for herself. From that night on, Silveria shifted. It grew more enchanting yet darker, a realm where beauty and ambition intertwined in a tragic dance wrought by betrayal. Shanto, the boy who once dreamed of tales of glory, became a tragic figure among the villagers, a mere specter of lost love, eternally mourning the girl who chose power over her heart. And thus the whispers of betrayal echoed through Silveria, a haunting reminder of love turned to ashes, forever lost in the depths of ambition.